In 2017, I was play fighting with my son, and he accidentally hit me with his knee into the back of my head. And being the staunch father that I am at that time, I didn't let on that it was that serious. But over the next 2 years, I realized that actually that impact to the back of my head caused post-concussion syndrome. That recovery process was really difficult, but I actually saw the impact of that through how it impacted my whānau. And I think in the moment you don't recognize those things because you're just so insular. It's all about trying to recover yourself. I reflect on that now with a lot of mamai, a lot of sadness that they were impacted. One of the symptoms that came through that process was just around being around people, in particular being around lots of people and loud noises, all of that sort of stuff. I essentially couldn't do that, and so my day-to-day often looked like just being in my room, shades drawn, lying on my bed, silent, just trying to recover and rest. I felt a real guilt. As far as my whānau were going out, connecting with family, connecting with our group of friends, and the guilt part came from the fact that I couldn't engage and that I was just in handcuffs. But a friend of mine got in contact with me, and no expectations. He just basically goes, "Hey bro, let's go for a walk?" And so that's exactly what we did. I didn't feel any pressure as far as having to talk, having to share, having to explain what it was that I was going through. We were silent when we needed to be silent, and if there was conversation, we engaged in that conversation. And in that moment, what I was proud about was, I recovered over those 2 years, but I think back on it now and I recognize that was a really important first step for me. Just seeing in someone an aroha, a love towards me that had no stipulations, had nothing attached to it, was absolutely just him looking out for a mate.